Happy Easter Monday. Yes, some of we celebrate. Some of we still there inside fast month. So keep them. At the end, where Ramadan come, go mix all and celebrate them inside there. The Lenten season for the Christian just done. But with Muslim brothers and sisters then they inside the fasting period. The song why they play just now, they talk about love with brothers and sisters in Sierra Leone. Waiting they go on right now in a salon. We can't say we go turn a blind eye to them. When they see with young people then they take drugs. But now people and the cow then drugs then they inside saloon for waiting. Say then they sell, then they make money. Because the young man them, the young woman them, then go all out for able for buying drugs then they. We see with young girls, young youth, we human capital na the country. Rum, alcohol, they are deep into it. You get the one that we feel say right now, na survival mode, survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. From the big one them up there, where they fake degrees, where they buy degree, to the one that where they middle, where they feel say, now for scam in company salon man, for say he get program, for go oversee. Where he no say, he no get a program there, he no get a, he no sabi self. But because we people them so desperate, the youth then feel say there is no future in Sierra Leone. So man, he go tawapa and fumble within at the diaspora. Not till today start. Triple away sit down here. I've been a victim of that. I've been a victim of that. Me, Triple A. How it happened? But I think I was smart enough. They say the office de Guinea. First money send. Not through me. Somebody come, enable sponsor program. But the way the team work, I say, this is not correct. This is almost 20 years ago. I left Salon, I go Guinea. Reach Guinea, call the number. As me they call the number, and then send me back na Salon. Then they send visa paper na Salon. The person where they in charge, they are like, hey, this and that. My dear, I turn back that paper, this have no filler. Because I don't know, say na scam. But the way how it day now na Salon. And I want to make you know this. I be get opportunity for go Senegal. I met with the people that are scamming people. Some people then sabi me. Some people then they will meet Senegal. They go know it here they talk now. You know how this thing they work? And not just they come up from the blues, no. They come up from the blues. May I tell you now about the one way me see. Like I said, now over 20 years ago. The one way me see, how they happen. Because when I reach there, the young people there tell me the same thing. You sabi anybody way desperate for go overseas, and then go tell you say then they give you so and so court. So somebody that knows you, and they recommend you, and Facebook day. That thing in be high five and salon connection. If you be done day on the internet back then. High five and salon connection. Facebook not be this safe. Or Facebook if you been this safe not to any or you been just start then thing the day. Then look for you. Then they begin engage you. Me, I don't so. And they take woman. They talk to somebody and then they get the words where they talk to a person. I see all. And that time, I be in Senegal. So they don't go, they don't learn. Then get, I know call the other country the way mix parties, but you sabi. Now they don't feel say salon easy. How many times you know don't they talk about going to the Middle East? How many times you know don't they talk about going to the Middle East? But still yet the people and the able grown people them pass through other areas, they're mostly Guinea. Don't they carry them go? Somebody just contact Sierra Network. Say they quit, it suffer they. Now yeah, how many programs then we not don't do? For talk to we people them. Not for fall for that one day. Not for fall for that. Hey, Papa God. Anyway, Tripoli continue. But it look like say people are still, I don't know. The wanting to go overseas is one. Yes. Not to say we all know how we country day. Don't for say we don't know. Everybody wants a better life. Because there is no middleman power in Sierra Leone. Middleman power not the. So now I make even where you go there. When you talk to 1, 2, 3, let me say up to 10 youth man there. 6 of them and they tell you they go still do 2 people run. Say bra. Who there or they die? Even at the Watalo go die there. They are still desperate to go. Some of you people out there in the scam, their family land, their family property, waiting they don't save for years. Some man they thief for go. I know somebody with thief money, they work fine. With thief money and go. The thing no go work. They come back in a salon. He come back in a salon. I think say he get for face the person where he be thief. Jabati, you say you stop. I will just so I ignore you. You say you stop for follow the program, but you are here. How can you stop and still be here? Come on. Please. Mokara say right now, person contact and say he get 1 week program for US and they ask for $5,000 after the visa come out. You pay the rest of the money. He said for more, he asked the guy make he send the documents then. Say now. He just dey for it affairs. Not sign it. Well, in tell and say he gets person where they work there. Then he block him. Okay. We dey talk something here. We very serious. Very, very serious. Scammers, they don't boku now na salon. And because we people them, the youth them feel say future not in a salon, then they fall prey to this kind of scams. Eh? Swissman say, make I give you this secret, my brother. If you not believe, investigate them. All them politicians they are. If na APCO, na SLPPO, they don't left beaucoup diplomatic passport to most of them family them. And the passport connection then can use for help people them for go overseas through the Ministry of Interior. He saying swear he sabi some people them under the APC and SLPP where they use diplomatic passport. But where APC not in a power, they don't keep all them passports them force. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation say they uncover visa, passport, scholarship scam. Abdullahi say, he say, beaucoup fake scholarship scam at the end now. Do ya make we beware? Let we listen within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs want me and you for know. Waiting they say they uncover. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation don't discover one bebe large scale visa, passport, scholarship, dabaru business scam. Usai a network of bad people them. A network of bad people them, scammers them, defrauders them, fraudsters them inside salon. The one then they with them base inside salon, but not to the number. They get the network na key countries them. And then countries then they back na salon man them me and you where they kaya so they listen. Now we they help the scammers the way they salon. Trust me, now the one the way then at the diaspora no one hook. We want to live fake life. Because if you're working, what you want for mixed pass scam business? If you the work, what you want for mix? But some people want fast money. Because not we already na yourself, they take things easy. Usabi yourself. They say the Sierra Leone and the way they na the diaspora. Like na UK, na the US, na Holland, na Belgium, na Germany, Australia, and even Turkey. Even Turkey. So what they see now, Salon, they go Turkey, boku. Yes, then they give visa. Now Salon, for go Turkey. It is true. But how many of you people in sabi that? When me do man business no go inside. Even the Schengen visa now, they say that they begin going to Salon. But you need for pass France for sabi. Don't talk anaya. Yana ba then go for scam people lente. Always the people them. They fall. Because with the knowledge no the idea no the one that we feel see they are the smartest. I'll continue. Then say, them people here, they impersonate the foreign minister of Salone, Professor David John Francis. Listen up. This now waiting the Ministry of Foreign Affairs they tell we. Before that, Ura be did. But now we'll continue. What do Tunis be did? We'll continue no man. Now the minister for waiting. Freeton. We'll continue. They said that they impersonate the minister. They offer, say, then they sell passports, sell visa, and sell scholarship. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, make a chukuna first. Una say then they impersonate, I'm not denying that. But I beg, una check under una foot first. Inside the ministry, safe, una check the. Oh, una fenot, wait, una fenot. Una kameka no. Yeah? The general public for no say, them people here, now 419. But again, Sophia be don't tell you say, 419 is just a game. Salone, now the game we they play. Then say if they approach you for say then get scholarship, then get visa, or then get passport deal, make you report immediately to the police. Report immediately to police. They've kept to say, he say, look back. You know, say some of the embassy here, then serve na cause to them problem here. Even the one that can get the legal correct requirements then can refuse them. And can refuse them. Okay. So mo. The ministry said that person will be contact you. Let go tell police. Any attempt where you make for pay any money to them, well, you're on your own. Now, so the ministry wants me and you for no. And make you know, say, that's what they tell you what you pay for. You not get forget that. Because now lie then they lie. The foreign ministry go let for give you one example. Then say this happen. We want Salone woman, but they not tell we the name. Where they tap na United States. $19,600 na in scam am. They allow talk small. Yeah? Let talk small like that. Because now I tell you say a network was created to build a bridge between Sierra Leone and the diaspora. If you didn't if you don't follow of Sierra network, something doubt you know, can ask we safe. Ask a lot of people who don't contact me, who they advise them. Waiting for do, either for contact or waiting. What you want know. But if you feel say that bridge they not for you, well, I make a man can say it is what it is. But let's talk small about this way. Sister, and the diaspora, we tap the United States, where the ministry claims say $19,600 and they knock am. He say because the people them say then they represent the ministry. This also not correct to me. For sell passport, visa, and scholarship. I know they judge you, my dear sister. I know they judge you. But do ya? The ministry say you contact them people here. Then say then they sell passport. You want buy passports? Or the ministry know they tell you something. But if you dey listen, we go like for make you call you can explain your side. Yeah? Because they say, then defraud you 19,600. Say then they represent the ministry, the foreign ministry. And in fact, then they represent the minister for sell passport. Now, passport you want buy, visa and scholarship. 90,600 for passport. Whose passport? Or the ministry know they tell we true. But if you sabi that person, call and say we can deal with that talk. And we all day I sabi we self bo. See they make face for. Eh? See they make face for. Because I really want to know how that 19,600 go. Claim for say that they sell passport. Whose kind passport? Because if not, anyway, I'll continue. But yeah, if not you, I'm not the judge you. Me, I not judge you. I just want to know so that other people them when they listen, not go fall for that kind of thing. But this now waiting the ministry tell we. The first paragraph now I tell you so. Now then tell we say then defraud the lady 19,600. Now the next part. Fortunately for the lady, he be laid the complaint to the police in America. So then say, because he laid the complaint, because he laid the complaint to the police in America, the police in America self not sit down. Then work with a force for good when a salon police. And then be able for arrest the one at salon. Will be the work with them people and they for dupe the lady. So because they arrest the one at salon. So now fortunately for the lady. But the last paragraph say the criminal now they help with CID with investigation. Yeah. Hello. For $19,600. Say they are not out to now. Another out to now. Another out to now. Today another out to now tomorrow. But hey. We sabi how them can treat we will come out diaspora and as we get case na police. We sabi. Una not collect for law talking, but it's true. Una go dilidella, we dilidella, tonton, we make we so te. Now left make you can walk you 16 or 8 hours. Say they gonna take case na saloon. Eh? Okay. Because me not say this the America police, you don't get time for go sit down as alone say they gonna tell. Now they don't catch one person. They not hand over her. They not hand over her. Hey. Okay. I say, but if na you can't tell we no. The story not complete. If can't complete them for we. How far CID they go with the case? Not tell we what CID they do right now. But we can tell we how comes that 19600 go na them people learn. So that other people them go learn. Foreign ministry wants me and you for no say. They know they offer visa, passports, or sell scholarship. Lonta. Benny. Yeri. Foreign ministry say they know they offer visa. They know they offer passports. They know they sell scholarship. So you, where they can meet, we fall for this scam. They say yourself you corrupt. And you go blame yourself for any kind of money. Where them pull come out na yuan. The foreign ministry say, then don't go na the American embassy. Not so they no more. They don't go na the British High Commission. And all them diplomatic partners then na salon. They don't tell them, say, do ya 419 visa, passport, scholarship they now na tongue. And they don't show the evidence how it look like. You they see na you screen not to so. And somebody na they knock fake America visas. La la. Okay. Then say they want me you for no say. Their mission they are. Then they on high alert. And then they work with the force for good. Salon police. They say just in case you won't forget. Queen our left. Yeah? Now make you can begin playing na me the dominion you. In case you won't forget. I don't know if you see that video there. We want OSD officer. But the claim say in the Minister of Foreign Affairs. And Mary Kelly being here for getting $2,000. We back. Here we. He said they arrest the foreign minister. This is the OSD officer. He said they arrest the foreign minister. So they need money. Now Mary Kelly back take $2,000. No. Make her waiting self and back. Wait. Defrauded Mary Kelly $2,000 claiming to have been sent by the foreign minister. Okay, he's saying that the foreign minister now saying about in them don't arrest them. Also the foreign minister they arrest to in the OSD officer and they arrest on the 16th of November 2021. La correct someone. Fortunately, the Inspector General of Police You know, I not kill no self. What I go say? IG Michael. Sovola, Ambrose. Or I get for put the doctor there. And if I follow it in text, say, I don't think so for put the doctor there. Anyway, the IG of police been set up an investigation and the police officer been faced disciplinary hearing. And they don't pull and come out from police business na salon. Currently, it is cut number 1 and it go face the full force of the law. May Kelly, the officer contact and say the contact on behalf of the Minister of Foreign Affairs instead of shell $2,000. Hey, who that me? Who that they contact you on behalf? May I they contact you on behalf of Salon? The contact they make so right now on behalf of Salon. Okay. I hope say we don't able to understand. Waiting the ministry wants we for know. But I feel say the ministry just can't wash their hands off this scam. Because waiting una give so, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, una say una uncover. Wait una uncover. Because pa all wait una say so, na that lady, when in defraud 19,600, na ain't gonna complain America. Na ain't complain America. When America police back inside, tell them catch one person. So if that lady not be late complain, tell them when they can inside and catch one person, waiting una uncover. Or na that OSD we be knock Auntie Mary in $2,000. Na that una uncover. Or una say now una don't go meet all the big embassy them. Una don't care una evidence. May they no say people and they scam right now. Then una don't make we no say. Ana pan paper una put some. Una make we no say. Una no they sell passport, scholarship or visa. Una don't do in-house check. Nothing for the inside no more the point finger na do. Una don't really check inside. Una they open the domot. For make listing they go. Una come up. I don't say person they do. But let's check no more fine. Low check fine. I don't say person they do, but low check back no more. At the salon this way we all like. Now the salon way we want for bio. Now the salon way we president they talk about human capital development. Now the salon we get youthful population. We for make we thrive positively. Now the salon no. But with the left with youthful population for sleep. Now we are in the name of wanting for find a better life overseas. Eh? And the salon this. Something way for make. Ah, God. Now I read exactly waiting somebody talk na exploit Tripoli. This na foreigner. A foreigner, he watch exploit Tripoli and he began this for say. Yeah? One of we video them. He said, I see too much young people resting on the streets. Not to salon person. What happened with their jobs? 90% be they ask. It's not Sierra Leonean. But they watch exploit Tripoli. I see beaucoup young people in the rest na streets. What happened to them woke them? I don't even know what to answer him. No lie. I no answer her. I left the comment. I dey watch that comment there. I dey feel sad for Sierra Leone. I know somebody we just carried him Pekin not too long ago. The Pekin where they carry it. He don't begin work. He go school, he dey work. In Sierra Leone. This all the graduation will happen at them colleges there now. All the graduation they will just see. How many of them get job? We go get job in the next 1, 2, 3 months. How many of them you think? We dey lose with capital, human capital development. We dey lose them. Just like that. They lost her. Young people not to drugs. They don't want to be in Sierra Leone. Person don't done college. The next day they beg you let buy Okada. Let it ride. Let me Okada boku. Yes, the lawless one then they, the waiting self then they. Trust me, check. Some of we graduates them. They are there riding Okada. Yeah, na job creation. They ride bike. Na job creation. At school. But now they go college for. Now make people that they call say we need vocational institutes in a salon for address we problem now. Because salon are the same thing no more boy. All man de falamakata. Now for let one person start something. Hey, from salon to the diaspora ou the douane. For let one man start something. You don't know. All man they can flood the market. You then a street. Somebody begin sell a cheque. You know go sell and sell the soft drink go for send their cheque go don't know. Himself, the next so back they begin sell a cheque. You go na one green street right now. Then get past almost by cry that in day. Because all man just feel say now the way to go down one day. Nobody no one count something different. We get beaucoup problem dans salon où we solve we safe. But no, the scammers then they thrive because if we say we're not able to make an salon, we for left. How have they empowered the youths? How they don't empower them? Car wash, waska, Daddy God. Amos motuka de was. Rensizi de was motuka. Moka say, he say for overseas, una the diaspora. Yeah. He say na for ship. As you start to almost say back then the ship goes alone. Eh? We don't know one thing. This is our problem in Sierra Leone. Okay, let we tackle this one. Let we create empowerment in this area. Let we get a vocational institute. We go do certain things. We go solve this problem na the country, na the human capital development Sandy. And so rest on there. They say they no one go plant. I'll tell us say not to go. He say but wait tobacco. Vocational schools say they need sustainable electricity we will not get. So now the talk this what I bring can today. Yeah? Oh, they lay na table. Now talk like one mama picking them. Because if you love your salon brother, politician they not like we. Now make them they do thing we go make, you know what? We life easy. Eh? Now they do thing where they make we life easy on we. What is salon? The other time I was like, salon, we for suffer. Like seriously, we not for enjoy. We enjoyment not for be sustainable. Eh? It not for be sustainable. You get this road. I tell you, we don't talk about the last time. You get this road where you come out Regent Grafton Road. You can pass for go bus na Jewey. Rush hour, don't even try it. You go stuck in there for almost 1 hour before you go reach Jewey Junction. From that Kosotong Junction, the traffic is the tense. Then put that there, you own taxi, then you own the take training. Well, then they can make and fall for you first. Because they don't want to stay in the lane till we all reach. So you get this small corner where they go bus by College of Medicine Jewey Hospital where you can bus na the new road. That road is bad. So you get for choose between you stay at the fine road and stuck for like an hour, or you pass na the bad road, you take your time, then maybe you end up in a garage. That's why motokade na salon they on their career they need to last. Or go use motoka 10-15 years. Not about waiting a ball joint, waiting na bushing, waiting na all entire. My dear, care and go salon. You just care and go. I say care and go salon. I give you how much month? You go hear all in one day from the fitter. But boil joint, bushing, rod, all in thing waiting do because of the road. Because of the road. That's why. Look the lights. Light be there fine. But come on, we go December. We did January. Enjoy the lights. Also, you need to turn back. And then say, no, say. Yeah, enjoyment will last forever. Right now, I'm blackout. Why we not for able for sustain? Why we not for able lawandi? These are the little things where they push people for make them fall prey to them scammers there. Because they find out, say, we are desperate. And because we're desperate, well, it is what it is, says the American. Eh? What's he do? How can we fix it? This election where they come, what's it for be with conversation? What if for be the conversation? Now the garage there, then they take the catalyst converter there from the motoka there. And then sell them ridiculous price, then miserable price. We go left in motoka. Mr. Silla, who meet up in a salon. He go a pack in motoka. The reflector, they pull up at the motoka. Who say they go sell her? For waiting. Eh? For waiting. That's why who side this conversation start? I say we dey now in a country where people they feel say only the strong survive. Eh? The smartest feel say you don't win. So even up there, now me then the fake degrees, fake doc, fake PhD, fake this, fake that. But all the big titles, look who side salon they like today. Who side we dey? What the titles then they don't do for we? Who side they don't push we go? We're still stuck. Eh? Na country we not able forget lights continuously. Eh? All right. Make I begin calm with panelists them. Make a call with Tony. Make we hear you. What in get for you? Welcome on board, Tony Ture Jones. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, fumble them on a good evening, good morning, or good night, wherever it is the same way. You mentioned about this scam where they go on. You know, this has been an historic thing, and waiting the cause them thing where it happen where people they always they say and say it possible. We make them the fall victim all the time. Now because the same people them that foreign affairs they, you understand? That, I mean that them they do am. This time somebody were very close to me, we then tell say let you pay a certain amount of money, then go include the name. You know, like when they go out where the government functionaries then they go out, they can get their workshop, then training, then this. So the one that we did inside in an inside program, you understand? So that don't give rise now to make someone now don't say I say, oh, this is an opportunity, let self come, let make for and let use this opportunity. Say, hey, I go me on crew, they work inside there, they look for people. So it's genuine now, it's not genuine now. Then go cite instances then so you say this person I'll make you go. And when you look certain the possibility say that's true. You understand? So now all that they give us because just like you likely mentioned, I mean, with society now with everybody in a quick fix. You know, everybody wants to make it happen now. Nobody know if you say you get for go through the cycle way if you go through for making for achieving life. You know, so that then they lead to all the things that everybody want for travel. It's not bad traveling, but you know, if I make you use the right channel, we go make enough for victim because a lot of people in their way we don't see we don't die too. They do temporal, don't die, they never for make them up, you understand? So when people lose faith in the system, where them feel say the system for take care of them, then they lead to all them things that we make they lead to even brain drain. You know, and remember those years we get teachers that women they left salon, they go banjul just because them they able for attract more payments or salary from banjul than salon. You understand? So it has been an historic problem where until we fix the system, we're able for put certain things in place. Then it no go. no go dey happen. You go minimize, rather, you go minimize because you no go able for finish up. But I dey tell you something, even inside the foreign affairs, there are many times when scholarship them study for go study overseas, then they sell it. This is no secret. I've been in the education system where Monday College for very long time. Where you they see people in the counter genuinely. So you tell you say, hey, we'll get this. So if you pay this amount, you dey go. And plenty tell we take care for people that were able to afford them, where they work or get money, now they able for buy them things and they or parents that will get money then buy for the picking and they send and go abroad. You understand? So this has been, I mean, it has been until we begin set precedents. The problem of Salo, not to foresee the ideas do not dey. Now because the precedents and not the set precedents. If we the set precedent, why make you see where we can oversee will not abide it? The same Salo people that will go oversee will not abide it. You understand? Because we know say for every action we will take we they go against the law, you punishable by that. If you drive outside enough for drive or speedway enough for drive with the due tickets, you know say you get for go against your license, you will get points. You see people that they obey. You know for two way or three the drive now with the people that they obey. Just because the laws them what we put in our country. Because I tell you something, if we get strong system wherein people and when they do them crime, yeah, nobody no go put in up where you know say this now serious crime if they catch you the for and because if they defraud somebody, imagine the amount of money we can understand if it happen in Nigeria because of the population and then there are limited opportunities for make you get a breakthrough. So people they use different means, different way for make their answer. But this is a population of less than 10 million people. We desperate past the one they win over 150 million. You understand? Just because the system no they enough they don't they in place where they able for like able for to solve some of the problems that they you understand what I mean? Nothing no they will genuine people in the and honestly. Even you own some things yourself when you go, you see where you people that waiting at the diaspora will go to different offices there. But when certain people you dey try forget, certain passport you dey try for renew. If you not go give somebody extra money, your passport not go come on time. They require time when they say, okay, they will say 7 days or they will say 5 days within this week. And you know where we get them. Pass, you go begin they put for this, go give this. Even come on documents say what you need. So the system, you understand, those are the corruption we say that precedent. Some of the things that they then scam you when they say. But I tell you, inside the foreign affairs, they then passport thing they do they talk about. So now they people that they come up back come in to say, hey, Abraham, my uncle them that this ministry day. If you give $5,000, you go. But people get for be aware. That $5,000 the way you dey give, you get for emergency. If I put this 5,000 aside, I begin do small business, so I go make money. And how genuine some of those cases that because a lot of people are false victim. They fall victim a lot. And they don't get the money again, and this and that. Some man, just like you see, some man will go sell their land, and no person will go sell the land, the family land is stuck right now. It's stuck now other country. It will go because the people that they're so deceitful, they actually tell them the truth. Because they don't see the money, they know you can provide it. They put they so market the thing that they go all kind means. They go kind and say, hey, somebody they ready for pay this money. Oh, if you will stand by tomorrow, if it's you go lost this space because somebody don't ready for pay $20,000. So tell you don't tell you them 15. You they darling or they delay for give it 15,000. You go tell the person the right now if you delay no more they give. So people are involved in so many things. Government has to set proper precedents. They get for punishable laws them with we go able for minimize some of the things that now this they make you find out say even foreigners they go with documents need put we passport people that they way I know person that way there America they New York where they use saloon passports na Guinea and they born and this man meet up na Pamela na to me can sleep self before you travel na lungi na two we meet up na chat na the motka will travel with na there no you understand I get with saloon passports you understand this is a Guinea now we know what's in a call he gets saloon passport na two saloon they travel. You understand? So all the things that when you look at all that because of the system so poor, everybody will enrich himself. You understand? So many scams, so many this. Then go, then we get 419 the way they will take stone, sharpened stone, they will find diamond and go before people them and this and that. And that's the way they give bad name to the country. Because if they default somebody when a potential investor will say you don't go with them, go default and gold or this or that. At the end of the day, then people then they go on social media, go on internet, begin like say, oh, these people they rogue, they cook, they deceitful, and this not bad name. So government has to set precedents. You understand? Whoever the authority, but if I now say some of them cases, then the people then I chain, I whole chain, they connected to the last man. So when they do that dubious thing and they hold you or whatever, the next thing and they left you because they got money and they go they just they make phone call. Because so anytime when anything that they happen, it's a whole organized crime. You understand? You know, so the foreign ministry, if they catch people the way they do that thing, they let them punish them. Let them not even keep our secrets. Let them open her. Just look how this guy they do this their fake degree things here. If I don't say some man tomorrow, if person can tell us, hey, they do degree na yeah so na Liberia and the chip, you go do further investigation. You can one for victim tomorrow no can say, hey, that PhD we get now fake from this university we get na so place. So people don't go begin until you begin get them things how they happen, then crusade there where they happen, we're not able to solve the problem that's alone. The system get for work. If the system not work, we they compromise a lot of things the way they happen, then they leave all these mushroom things the way they happen, all that stuff up here. Then another thing where I want to mention, we mentioned about training institute. Remember the last time I tell you, I'm always they say we can talk where they talk about the middle level manpower, we for build on the middle level manpower, we will forget a productive youth, we will forget a well skilled middle level manpower. Wherein if companies and they come, definitely we know say the systems already set. We get people there with the mindsets, the right mindsets. We get people there with the skills where they require. We need drivers, and we'll get drivers. Them you need engineers, them engineers. Then they on ground. They were knowledgeable and they did this. You understand? I mean, I just want to give credit to the government because say, like you always they talk about say we get for below level manpower. There is a scheme where Boku people that probably they don't know about. If you know, say for instance, you get a carpenter shop or upholstery where you do furniture, if you write a project, I don't know the ministry they write the project to. If you take like 5 or 10 people that went dinner that will come dinner that you workshop day, the government they give you money. It's a scheme where they right now. There's a lot of people that they into that. Where they do not begin the benefits from that scheme, which is good because by doing that, you get some few people there. But again, you don't forget for the secrets we certain now 2 3 people that we connect now they get that sababu for get that money. I don't know if it's a World Bank funded or this. I will do further investigation. But there is a scheme. Let's say you get media house, for instance, you get students that we take when you train and this and that. You're able to tap into their resources and if we get the kind of things that they going, you understand, and able for get people become more knowledgeable about how it help for develop the manpower. I haven't talked the most times so I can talk now. They talk about OIC will be the move. I talk about free up that dockyard place where them get 3 sets of them to go land trade. Now governments open institutions them, but they don't forget something where they attract the youth them. Because basically not to just for go train. You understand? They got for make up way if like a national thing way. I mean that kind of sensitization, awareness day. Say if you go do this or you go train this or this, what you done, you go able to get this. Even the police, for example, police get driving school. They can probably add more beef to more ingredients where we go able for cater for more drivers them. You understand? For people that when they drive like here, they call them CDL drivers. We're going to forget license when they're going for drive government buses. Where if they need bus driver, they don't need for everything begin straight. They don't say the police school day, driving school they will get people them, or even the military. The military self able for evolving anything and they get boys them where they train because they get the army gets a unit where they call army engineering. Why be fixing the roads them when they road the way they talk about so they put to them. Some of them projects then instead of giving it to foreign companies, you can even get that army engineering, they equip them with things. The army get different people them where they go able for maintenance road. Because there's no war right now. We're not getting anything with the army they do, they just they sit all day. You understand? They're not, I don't know if they're peacekeeping or whatever, but the one that we're not the peacekeeping, when I mean, create a unit where they want to go to help in certain things in a society. So certain money then the way they spend, just allocate that portion to the army. Now then units said it. Them institutions that they would create within the army and the police and this or whatever institution or prison, they can use those money for include them, but then they wouldn't have tickets where they not the but they attire base, then this, then that. Because how long everybody get for the go to keke? They serviceable, they're doing it very viable, very viable. But some of them are not long term, they're not sustainable. They bike them through we and tear, then they get problem, then they need to do it here, but they still don't know digging. But if they have a craft, if they have a trade, where they not say yes, this now a lucrative trade, or we get institutions the way they train people them, it will help for develop people them more. We can build institutions. Make you all what they say at this place now. We have the opportunities. The institutions we can ride on, platforms that they we already did. Let's develop projects them. Now then thing in the World Bank, then they see, then they finance. Not to follow that they go free money. But sometimes if you build a platform, if you build the structures, and what we get so police day, the military, the military, they ride on the things that the people don't go benefit a lot. Then they cause all this problem because the problem now is a brain drain. I didn't know airport before I did travel that day. You see a lot of people, massive people, everybody, most of the young people, the whole man they go Turkey, all man they go overseas, all man they travel go because I mean, call it spade a spade, things are not happening. So man they eat, they live for the day, it's magic. Some people they're waiting at the diaspora now we the family in the diaspora. And then they get the pressure, dependency ratio. Everybody they call some man to take come get extended family, get 5 brothers, 6 brothers or so, sisters, them or everything. Everybody depend on that. This they call in one business money, that they call in need money, that they call in need money. Almost people. But if you have all these institutions where then they up and running, you can even recommend and say, but I go learn now for drive to work, or but I go learn now for do this, or go learn masonry, or go learn plumbing, or go learn this. Because every day people are building houses. The people that need them skilled people here. Then people will get them require skills here. And they're making money. You call somebody for go tell you when they don't charge you done. You call somebody for do plumbing work, small work. If they don't charge you done. These are areas when I need it until the Ministry of Youth and whatever that labor area able for able to sensitize, able for build. Because some of the scheme they wouldn't get, I know they say it's not sustainable, but some of them skills things that they not go last some of them young man forever or for the young lady there. Because they are seasonal, just like you mentioned about car washing. They see the can just not. Few people get for the go wash car. What are they doing when in the car? You understand? So if you get to sustainable projects, them, certain things that we then go land, build institutions, them, what we ride on, but come on, you go there, come go they generate a lot of taxes, income tax, so that people they know where they work. And once get money, once we able for spend prudently, and officer we need follow with the suffer na salon because we have the resources, the manpower is there. People are really willing. Salomon is say lazy. Salomon not lazy. Like you always the reference when London mining Africa mineral and all that company they be the Saludanos, this and that. You see people the youth man the all man they who that they Marapa, who that they Ferekbea, who that they Bumbuna, who that they Makeni, who that they all man scatter pepel, this that young man they go fair work because they know say those jobs were attractive, they were paying, you know, everything. You understand? So I don't feel say Salomon is once the opportunity is there. Government not go get too much pressure. That's it. Nobody know how know about politics. But come on, only the few people that are go concerned about what's in happen. The reason why make people them so they discuss about politics and every conversation is around politics, it becomes nothing they for do. People don't have anything to do. And the people that when they dance, you know go blame them. That man they not get money all day. Then go get a 500,000, they go get a 5 million, 10 million at their time. They say, hey, if na come along and go down, so they go na 10 million. So definitely they go go out. You understand? Until they able to set the system, build institution, we able for cater. It's a scheme where government gets, but let them able for armor well. Then they sensitize and try to make a more broad base and build some of them all places the way we they train people them. I mean that's the main take, Abraham. But yeah,
Thank you very much, Tony.
you welcome, Abraham.
Yeah. We talk about scammers them. We don't bokuna on a salon. We the ministry want to make me and you know say they're not in the business for sell passports or scholarship or visa. They're not in that business day. So if they can meet you and say they call police. Like our two friend, Leone, Waiting and you take on this one. Welcome on board, friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for giving the platform, and thanks to Tony Ture Jones for your contribution, and thanks to all the listeners and viewers. This issue of scamming and fraudsters, visa, passport, and so on, are a very serious issue in any country really developed. Because one, I lost quite a lot there. But here is the issue Tony will try to bring up. We're experiencing that labor market, the area of labor markets, they get for know how they deal with them. If the labor markets not be one way they drain the country, they go in a risky way back and they try for even people not even succeed, like you say, during that process you get lost. So when they try to get this actual policy framework, now, the main thing, the policy framework we then get for build behind this system of immigration and people in terms of any fraud business and the country in terms of immigration and get for look into it seriously. Because not the first time this it began to happen, it began to happen in different form. We've been getting 1990, I think 1996 or so, we've been getting a scandal of visa, we didn't talk about Hong Kong and so on. I think somebody like Solomon Musa, somebody in picture and they and so on and say some of the people who they inside the parliament too now they picture them there. But because of the policies that would in the day framework. So whenever they go into a policy, they look at what they call of passport ranking index. And then they look at how you area they get place where you talk about a visa, you get electronic travel authority where you can able go no more. You get visa on entry, you get a visa on arrival, you got all these exemptions. So we even bring inside this Schengen issue now, we fall inside the what they call ETIAS. But that section there will leave and force the area of the way where they will try let them structure this framework, then get for go into that electronic system where then get for try develop. In other words, several countries they try for streamline now that method then they put that into place. So when you put that one into place, then you know how the people they involved into the act there, then you get for address that point the where you know that information how they go to them well, for let them go able for know whose country where una country viable for get those information get for the day as part of the day. But again, you go see as again they encourage people for try left the country. But again, at some point, if you say it's so serious, wherein you get people and they try for go so much in a way where then they go out so much, then they lost money, then they lost a lot of stuff where they say actually they help them economically. So you therefore put them into place, say and make them know, because alone right now 63 countries now they only we get area of visa destinations who be able for enter with a mobility score who gets that the score who get for passport for say we able for travel day. But the higher we score on the passport, the more than they allow una for enter, because we are than 81 and the score index of the passports. But I don't want to go in this and then get waiting and they check for let them score una the quality, how they go in, tourists and the kind inside. So but for 63 and they will get 43 when a visa free countries. Where you can go when a visa free. All you need for do you pocket money and so on and so forth. I know we will name them all, but people can go find out and be able to know visa free countries who get. And then you get 20 visa on arrival countries, so they make up 63. But I think they don't add one or two that they can bring now inside the Schengen thing. So. But it all comes down to policy and framework, how you were able to put things in place. You talk about my biometric system, what you get for put in place. You try for introduce them, but you always they say you bring policy, you get what's in a subcontract duties. Now in the delay some of the things there because they don't promise and will bring that down. But because they get subcontract duties and they give this post here, this contract, and give this post here, they know they do that so-called due diligence when they can always say that parliament, but sometimes when it come now to reacting now for doing it, they fail that point. So then get for look into first of all that framework day, and then you don't know how you issue visa based on that biometric system day, so that you be able to follow them. So that's already you don't track that side day. And then when you say that you go into that labor market, then you get for know that how you labor market, similar like how the minister of labor like for introduce this thing when they get labor market, they do this, they do so for people and trade up for do. But when you do in a more organized way, so you find out say what thing can happen during that process, you get a remittance where they can't sign a country, where the people they don't come out, then they organize in the way they would help to contribute towards their own country for they would develop one way or the other. So you see, say you help the economy for booming that side because you monitor the people who come out, you send so then they give them the right skills and then you give them the right destination and safety net where they will go, where they will find a living for them, will for do. Even though it get brain drain, but if that it gets a proportion where the people in the day of the country, they get back skills the way they teach the one the way they did, and then it increase the normal living range where you know say the cost of living it equates more with your salary what you get. See, but once they don't left this gap for long, where they not be ever looking to work, man, they begin to rank up politicians their salary for years now. They're not be able to catch up. Where if they pay you 100 euros, they pay all things, they get back change. So all those kind of things, and then they don't put it. But now the economy they inflate, and then the gap they left, and it's when they increase the salary, it is still the reach up with basic needs, the rent, and so on and so forth. So, but these are the things we then get for look into, what they say, what they put in place, so that we will get, say, now, will they get something where one, they get our own port of entry, how people and they go in and out, so that we'll be able to give them that guidance there. But it all comes down to other than day before, how they will able to help this issue, yeah. And then coming out to this 8 years thing also, I will just link her into this thing what you will bring about. Now, because of this 8 years, the European counterparts, then they try to get a European travel information authorization system. So now in the one we call into this thing where is for European countries, except for Northern Ireland, we then get what you then call, I think now they exempt them common travel areas, but those are just small areas within UK and Ireland. But apart from that, this 8 years now in link into the Schengen. Now for that, you see, say, for let you become a Schengen member, in fact, you advantage again, for let you get more score again, you, the country, forget visa on arrival. Like how Egypt they get and other countries they get. When people they travel and they go they're only on arrival. So you find out in a friend and bring this system recently where they say visa on arrival. Well, if they don't be no, maybe they do have for other purpose that will at least it help we now somehow in that area there, because then one quality you as a country you forget. So once you get that one day in place, you're entitled to that second one within the due now. So in Europe it costs you about €7 for 3 years. So my only hope is that go if equate time to let people then go able to get that one day and I wouldn't go pay. I don't know if I know, but if it's €7 and they pay under for 3 years, then get for notes that one day back, we then not go friend way back as they say for letting them go do fraudster to people and because any single thing we come, you look somehow all these people they find way for fend something from people that we not find because of that culture. Then the other area I want to get a bit, they have this everybody should like see they give visa for go. There is another one where I don't know, I'm not sure a scam directly, but I don't know how far it they go. Come see if I follow up last see first before I pronounce it out. Then this visa where they say people for Canada, UK for can get that health thing where they get visa and so on. As suspect say there is a certain bodies and we don't know open up, but now lawyers they really. But I don't know. Then they try for link with people in their back. Then they try for help them for fencing the hospital. Then because you just want to get a pin. That pin in the hospital, the employer for give, and they go enter and you will apply. You go apply it, but that pin no go allow you. So now that one day then they say and they mediate. But I don't know it how that one day they go. So people then get for watch out that other area about what people then they say visa for come for right, then will become very sensitive and alert in any step where then they take towards that one day. I know go and go it around because I don't know it's waiting the system until then they just they say let people they come there first, let them give this and give this, then we'll help them. But I don't know how far they will able to go with them if you think we genuine. So these are the areas where they talk about the framework, how you go able to apply or how the organization you get for register before you then go know about you so that they go able to monitor what you do. Or you do a normal or Leone based of your authority where you get as a solicitor and then you get another friend now you apply to that one day you do, then just for the able for no, but it all come down to data and things more than the monitor. Just like this thing we talk about, this this telecom issue. You see what is then for no this gateway checking because these are all little things where you see in the past because most of the thing now online things and what they work on. So you get for know how you dey streamline you all those gateways where they pass na that submarine wire cable for go reach. Then you get for know about wetin na type of software where you dey bring na your country, how you dey protect them. And so then you dey based on that one, now you put your biometric, you put your application, how people dey do things online, then you dey follow statistics, you know they create numbers and what you not get na the country for say I get this number of population. You get for look at arithmetically say that this matter dey work. So now so I go able for benefit, because when I get benefit, now this na the one I go get for get. The people that go dey come as tourists, I go dey get money through this, I go dey get money through this without reaping the people in too much where it go come back towards the income. But once you know they look all you look for try you sell passport or for let you try do this, you find out say the money they always go to a third party where it be saying most times not to local investment, the money they come out indirectly. So all that one they can affect the country. So these are the things, because people they deal with dollars, and when dollars then they can, then they travel and they give them, even they give them people fraudsters here, then they use them offshore for can't keep their money. So these are the things the government get for be very robust for looking to how the policy framework will then go able for deal with and for let the market, it will link with the labor, and then the labor, it will link with the economy, and then waiting on get the people that will they do the labor, they get infrastructure the way set up, like how when they see inside people that will get for able for work. You know, therefore look beside when they say this law just make them a little bit bigger where they will put investment, because na quick turnout. Say like coffee now, they don't put cocoa, yes, that cocoa. Cocoa right now, they don't get one winner from Ivory Coast. This Ivory Coast brand, I'm just forgetting name it, in a one year, 3 months. So in less than 2 years, you don't get a harvest. So what the government get for do? Then go, so well, we expand that. We don't get this now, but now we don't know how far they go even expand that one because they don't do the trial. Just months ago, they don't harvest. So these are the things you get for expand. You know, wait for that man, I tell them, I don't know what they make no more that cocoa thing, one green no more, they do so. You say, you for say, well, let me say, expand back, because this money, now inside, just imagine within 2 years, so that 2 year period, I don't get profits. I don't bound up for like, I will get a reserve, I will get million GDP, I will get foreign exchange. So you get for play skills about it, bring people them on board, share the idea, because they are related. If you don't know, like the Minister of Information, like the Minister of this, and they charge no more, then you not look into other areas, and also people and they sleep for them and go come into that net of immigrant for migrate out of the country. You can't able to control them. So I only pray to let God make the people and get this system of this policy framework while those they resound over and over, and then we're able to forget public policy back. The public policy get for relate to their own policy, because you get a public policy where those are their policy are they put in place, then people and go able for do for sustain their life, and then they say go able for noticing that these are the rights. If something happen, what they decide they call, you go call that number tomorrow, and you ring set, because we don't see few things on social media and they say ring this number, then inside the place they see they ring the number, you know they work. So those are the kind of things you get for put in place where people and get responsive, active people, and they will look on the high intel, that high security thing, because we don't get all these structures, but we don't know what to get for feed them, because we see that our structure will be in the open at our, you know, somewhere they don't open for the West Africa. They all this identity, all they expect for them, but we don't know how they go able for sell the idea for look security towards anything they are they do now in labor market, global business mobility, and everything now involved and select when country go get. But let God continue for make with people and get that point based, so that we will get a common ground. Let the common ground not be a common ground where in a common ground of fraudulent people. And let be a common ground of people and we know see now we place this, now we self the public, we own now get right for let we complain whether we see they do this, or let we find out if we not see things right, like how me do so and they watch this and the one I see say the truth is this, I try for indirectly bring them out where I know see you know go point the person, because in one grain motive they try for look for not for say get for benefit people in Boku, then the one that we get for come inside a strap now Boku families then they break. So you go for look at that equation, then I go works this is a party. If I advise I not agree, well, I best go report them. But sometimes it is a bit painful in that because of relationship. But you therefore know, because some people, you get people that way they listen to. You go try it, tell and say, let's list here, let me find a better way. If you want to no, do business or content with what you have, and then you continue. But if you don't get, then you want more than how much you get now, then the man where they can't give, remember, then last and last. But you don't get a base. You use the influence for drag her into poverty. Then you now they sustain you rich because of your self-interest and personal ego. So these are the things we then get for try and look into that policy public, they get people they do framework so that we go able to get sustained. Because that's one of the main skeleton of a country when they talk about people and because we need international relationship. Even though we know they say we try for go back, but we get international work with the people and the travel, they know their rights, so they for go, who said they not for go, and how they were able to go, the people and will stand in between. If let the person say now thank you, it deal. But not to foresee that one day they put as an incentive, say, now that incentive, you forgive me, but we know they give the incentive for access, waiting you need for access in a free way. Thank you very much. Let God help with leaders so that we're able to understand what is the need for do. Because politics is about people and the values that what the people then get, and that one day they're not for undervalue at all. Those values we have must be valued. Like we go back to basic of industrial agriculture and so on, then we just bring things when we match with the culture. God bless. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, whose friend.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to Tony Turi Jones and whose friend Kamara for their own contribution to the program today. If you just join me, you meet with the talk about the scammers they were on Bokuna Salon. And the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the point upon the diaspora, say some of we now channel them for the one them, the bad people with the salon. Now all they work in syndicates in connection for scam people. And then they meet with the talk. If you feel say something the way you want to add, now you tell this. The phone line open. 232 7899091 232 7899091. Then a WhatsApp if you want for call. If you want for call direct, not to WhatsApp, but if you want for call direct, United States or United Kingdom. United States now 1-646-610-3107 or United Kingdom now 44-739-8030-402. Phone line open now. But if you feel say we don't do well, in the next 5 minutes, we go left here for come back tomorrow. Okay. I remember I had a conversation with somebody in a salon. So now I talk say, I say, because this man come for can make generator, or you know sabi make. Yeah? He come for can make the first generator. I know what's the problem. It's not the plug for change. Me not get the generator in plug spanner, the tool, they don't know side and put on. So I said, okay, when I look for somebody for cam, the person cam, I know what was the problem because the generator don't sit down for long. So na plug we just need for change. Where you start them again, it go start and it start. See the big generator, that ain't be small one. You see the big one, you say, oh yes, as I make this. Well, for one reason, that the big one just choose for go haywire. You know, send current. So well, that man it's in that because the person will make the generator. Not to what allowing then a tongue he can come out. I say, well, let's just try this man within here. My dear. Hey, Papa God. Other man can. Boy, catch for cut cable. You don't say first part no good. Don't buy the first part. It can make say second part. I was like, nah. No, this is not sabi. Even the Bobo within here, the person now, she come meet me now, he say, bruh, Say that man, I not think say Sabi say because he can't even see the cut the cable by the generator. Say, Mrs. I don't forget. Now say now he still left handy. So we make it come out, he left him. The one whole workshop now, they all cow 3 people them. But machine they not sabi like say then they can't do trial. So the person we plan took the generator, then he say na yake. I go for call and then he can the next day. So we see that say who that can cut cable now. Even the other two the man condemn me himself not believe. It was working. So now they tell person say I wish we go certify so a person can work. I know say he get certificate this and that. And the person tell me say, bruh. He say you don't forget say even the certificate say like fake. He say what if you know waiting say but he able to get a name for put inside there, who shall go they check? Because I was like, no, we're not supposed for the suffer them we are. If you know say you not sabi, you not sabi. You get 3 minutes, sir. Welcome on board.
Thank you very much, my brother. I don't listen to now all. Let me tell you, first of all, I just want to touch on not to just the road then the damage the motorcar them. One of the major things where they damage the motorcar them back in the salon, now the gas, the fuel. Salon they get the lowest of all the lowest
smell,
tier.
you know even fine for
That
talk.
smell and I make a lot of motorcar in the future they get fuel pump problem. They get motorcar. One of the main things that alter they na add in the column, Pep Boys O'Reilly, fuel pump and bushing. The bushing down at the bad road. Fuel pump problem are one of the biggest one. We get the worst they can go like say, okay, we don't sell all the good petrol to everybody in the world, the Porto 90s. Which country? Sierra Leone, oh yeah, una take, una go. Una already una not get life. The people already not care about you now, who self not care about you now. That's one of the things. Now, Lord, come into this scam business. Scam all over the world. But the kind greedy, because scam not greed. Greed and the greed within Sierra Leone in a day above and beyond. The kind way where we don't wrap we head around money business, my brother. The greed. When the minister they talk say the diaspora get something for do, and they mean me. And they tell say yes, not true. A lot of chaos when it happen right now today in Sierra Leone. Now the diaspora now they inject and they whether na politics or would they see them. Whether na corruption or now the one who they can't take now whether they care go for go be minister or be head of some kind of a government. Now they care now they do more of the corrupt. So if the minister the talk say now we were in at the diaspora, yes, because now we there then yuki now we they care money. Tell me how many diaspora we don't go to Sierra Leone? We go look for passport. You go to that line because you get money. That is not corruption. You get money. The first way you go for go past at the back. Not corruption. The one that now where they will get money, they try for look for passport, waiting up the line, will not get that 2 million because that 2 million is not $200. Now come on, team. Not corruption, not bribery. All that will they do. Will they do everything bad now the book, but now we not the same one where they holler how that country they not good, how bad things they go on, how this they go on. In terms of we young people, when they talk, Johnny talk well. But one thing why they try for and I don't say these people they never believe. Africa don't become a lazy. We be hardworking past China. We no more that hardworking. We become more and more lazy. A lot of people that want they go to they say quick fix. Not too long ago, I get one guy where the apartment where I retain where for go paint for we. Paint and do what in they call mastic. And the 4 weeks this time they run behind the guy. We don't get half money. He go take money some sign and 1 month. He go take money and he just he can one week he work 1 day, he go. The other week he work 1 day, he go. Now so they all day. No, why if you say the Chinese them where they build it, Chinese them where they do business as alone, they try, they do well. If me get money right now ready for bill, I rather go hire Chinese. What they say local content. Local content, but the people and where they're not correct. They're corrupt. You put Tiana Salomon in hand for loan for do business. If na something so they do say, okay, I want they can fix this thing for me. Na ton. Because the construction guy they for talk. Then that customer service no day. In no day, we fast no more for they say no more government. With people that don't know what in a go customer service. In any kind of way you want to do with Salomon, whether na business or whether na construction or you say can't do this thing for me. You run after them. In when in your business, when they in they make money, where if you do well, it will able attract customer them. Not saying na them wall where all man they fed for customer. Where you go customer they buy you some shop, then there's some business they go there, they meet coffee, then they give free coffee, free tea. You dey meet that Kolwatati, only enough for attract customer, for let you come back. Starting business and the way they do this, so what you don't do, we want to talk to the customer service. We want to know how we deal with you. If you like with service, because competition, they're not customer service. That they not salon. No, they're not care. They're not care. They think they're not there. Now this hungry money. Any sign of Sierra Leone where you go, even people and we get money, they try for holy and water. We young one, they don't want to do something. I don't they say this before. So they the one that we learn. One that word will be then a future, what they call apprentice. They don't want to read that word again. Nobody know one learn. They want that fast fix. So they come on in not to painter and saying a painter. Just because if they work out somebody in a painter, you see the roller brush it up and down. If they go take you money, the work they do and good. They begin to turn you. We they say no more everything a government. Government they go cool thing for do, but now we they do for young people them. They all want that quick fix. You don't pack up motorbike, you got a quick fix job. Trade center day. Even if you not go sit down at school for land. Because you paint self. The one going to tailoring, you must get license. You go to any barber shop in America. May get somebody that will get barber shop American, born American. What then they are going to the way I mean empty table boots them. Now so what happen? Say I don't get four over they will come. There's some people, but they not get the license. And I don't tell them say they go for call the state. Then don't forget because when the state they can they won't see them by you barber shop beside they all hanging up. Sierra Leone, they're not using to that license certificate, they not care. Now that quick fix. But we they blame government and everything and government. All they look to we say for young brothers and we young people them. Now that quick fix sit up and tap keke. Well that's fine. Things and they wouldn't go able for do. Even if you don't to where they get certificate pass. But if you learn completely to somebody who sabi do the work, be that complete apprentice, learn for paint, learn for be a messenger, learn for be a plumber. You they make money, then they make money. For everything, government, yes, even Australia, the only community college will be known as Salona be military. My guy, now they say they don't turn out to university. Because then for the getting thing and they, because the only place we mean on a trade center. And I understand the trade center still there. But we young people then we all they run behind this fast money because all man want drive Range Rover. All man want drive because that day that show off. Nobody no one taking time land. All man they look for who side they go get that fast money, one not get for suffer for. But it's not easy. It's not easy. And we get with brother they insisted in our way they give them false impression the day. Not the person salon or tranga. We all know say salon tranga. But if you learn something, you they see now that beach area, one Chinese woman they way hoping there like that pack thing where they picking in the flavor. You see how that lady they run that thing there? You see how in the charge in customer service group. If I know somebody who have been there with rocket picking body, then they get good time. If na Salomon be open up, the toilets have not go clean. Anything they make a patch for no more like get money. Like in want make more money, you need to take lemon for stoneberry fruit. No, at least take orange. But now so we did. We want to spend $1 and we expect $2,000 in return. You need to do business. So now make with now. Look all them big historic. Say, look the Golden State Bridge. You know since when they don't build land, it's a family thing. That money they get for running generation yet to be born. Saloma no wonder. He not care about a generation yet to be born. He want make it right away. So if not corrupt, if not scam, anything when in get for do for scam the next month, even and food business. We dey see and look this past month. The one that already tied a one in the head. Now then they raise the sugar price. Now then they raise rest price. Whether we don't buy a long time ago, different price. Right now, now they make money. But now if you go na mocks, if then they don't put it down for you, you go afraid. Now the problem is the government gets a lot of work to do, but we self we go for look we self the greed between we self the greed don't pass mark. We not care. It's all about money, money, money. Nobody not care, my brother. Now that's me on take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Umar. Now we get one more call where we miss. We'll come with that one day. Then we will left here. I did tell you where I say for even get the certificate, if Kukujumu no go did it, then I believe say that's not the right call. Yes, Mr. Sila, 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, Triple, thank you very much. You know, this binary fake, not to today don't begin. You understand? Lord, just take for example, we would play this team for Canada America. How do they call themselves? The DV. You understand? And that must be big man and actor speaking with the kind of also the age over or take them. You know, you're gonna births and deaths, you're gonna make false birth certificates. You know, then they be done there all along. Me, I'm surprised phone and now they count this year. You understand? I'm surprised, to be honest with you, because they be done, if you don't ingrain inside with system. Any post will for false business. And first of all, that make the country not go before, because the one they all over can do it in they all get false documents. I go can do something when I real something. You know where we do. I mean, you talk about you motoka, you generator. This my friend when me and go to this February, overheat, ordinary overheat by motoka. Once they go in light force, then change up. We said the door lid and they put bright. They turn on to bright. Then go take the motoka in catalytic converter, they pull up commodity. The guy passway he end up selling motoka. Passway end up selling. You know, we still get the problem in that country there. We still get serious problem. Don't forget about the fake degree and fake document because when you say that they own nine people in the work with. The other way they go FBC, where they go where the parents they don't suffer for them. They don't give them certain money, they don't pay school fees there. For them picking can better them. Look at that, now in the right Okada so. All that the people and where they up there, what money man count picking and get money and get false paper, false certificates. It come and picking up they get the job. The false certificate guy, people can spend $2,000 to $3,000. Brown envelope. Then they put on and they pull you commodity. You will get the real certificate. Then they pull you commodity. You can't even get the job. How long this will go down salon? I mean, it don't take. I mean, let nobody say, I don't blame this government too. These false certificate don't belong, they go on from 19 Jubilee. From 19 Jubilee. Now, when they say election one come, we don't feel stay right now, we can't change this country right now with all the things they go on to. Whose candidate we don't see and the way say this man here, you understand? You don't go open certain things the way hire people there. You don't make changes from people and life them from the same way election not begin it from year 1 to year 5 they do changes to people there, they help people there. We don't see and the way they do around it. They all now they see and they begin car up now. Believe me, now they begin seeing and car up now. They count one bag rest, five bag rest there. They come on a different community there. What have they done? With generation right now, them guy what they struggle so right now, them for them they better. But due to corruption, the generation yet unborn, they still get for suffer because nothing no they in place for them picking and the way they can up so. Because we not go they go so. But nothing no they. Anybody who know any politician we say right now, if one can sit down for can wood salon, we don't do better in a salon. Let's raise the hand up. They they all they come back for can do the same thing. All man they come back with the false certificate they go so. And that's to take no more. That they can disappear just now. If they can't disappear, like we say, people don't talk about themselves. Because from A to Z, they all live at the same thing. They all support themselves. Eh? How we go before? One person go stand up say, thing, Joko, this is not right. One politician no go stand up, they denouncing copying politician. No, they no go do them because they all live around envelope business. How we country go before? Itoka, look me motoka. I go. And that was the second time. That was the second time when they go thief the park lights. So that was the second time. The first time I go to Lonely Beach. This one I took care number 2. Now I go pull out so. How much they go sell that? 20,000, 10,000 cooking money. Then they let you the struggle. How long can we do this? Me, salon business, Triple would Lord they should continue for prayer no more. People, even though people do not believe say changes will come, but Lord continue for prayer. One day God will send you the person. Even the election will go to die. They will great can begin and can enjoy what they call Sierra Leone. But right now, nobody know the way they enjoy Sierra Leone. When they come overseas, you understand? We better small, you understand? Because we don't suffer money. Now that we go enjoy. And even when we go enjoy stuff, if we don't take stuff, now then they bug you. Then they jealous you, then go want to try for kill you, then go try for do dumb stuff to you. Or the EV, the TV money, or the TV so bad that you don't even think about any goodness for Sierra Leone again. How long will go they Padarandi? We are just talking. But there's nothing right now, nothing in place for change this system here. Nothing in place for change this system here. And I know Mommy get Triple. Thank you very much for you giving me the time.
Thank you very much, Alaji. Thank
Hello?
you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Well, Alaji be supposed to be the last caller, but we get somebody will call or just returning call. I'll just return this call and then this one go be the last call. Hopefully. Yeah? If you don't call, we call you. Answer. Because this is not the last one, safe. Yes, caller, you do live on here. Your name and where you call from?
My name is Safi. Good evening to everybody. Long time. I
You have
hope
3 minutes,
everybody
Safi.
did well. Okay. Okay, I'll say good evening to everybody. I hope everybody did do well, and I'm glad to be back. I just want to buttress to what my brother they talk about how people they no want work. The construction side mean a victim, and I support them 100%. I support them to within the diaspora, then they destroy the country. I support them that side. But one thing what we need for realize we Sierra Leoneans will not get self-confidence from the top to the bottom. When I say that we get complex to the strangers and where they come, from the top to the bottom. Let everybody listen to me and listen very carefully. What to make I say that you Solomon go don't learn something, it's him up in a line for look for job. I prefer for choose the stranger for getting the job. And if you see picking they apply corruption, greedy, selfish, laziness, he learn from his daddy or he learn from his parents. Now the people that were there now top, now they destroy we. If you as a stranger, places then you come as a stranger, you talk Creole or Mende or Timni or Limba or Loco, whatsoever, you want that place there. And somebody come talk the most horrible English. So that person, that landlord, the landlord they decide forgive that person before get in company. And one thing where I so disturbed, then they go through you video, then way they talk, way politicians then they say, if you want to get a top position, you don't need qualification. As long as you speak good English, you will get the position. Those kind of institutions they destroy from the top to the bottom. If somebody go speak, if I want can give speech now, they open a grammar book or go to Google, learn all those big English, and I come in and give me speech and pass for let no more for I get the job. If it's somebody not train, he not learn, he not go through practical or theory, he can lead somebody. Do you know? You think say that leading position there they go the right way because the person not learn. It just a copy for make it satisfy in feelings for that moment. It destroy Sierra Leone. That work business where that man they talk, where then pick them work me give construction almost to 5 people. I just they fire them. I just they fire them. When you give them money, when they don't eat and what thing do that they happen? If he institution day for them thing then they what somebody don't learn say, if I do this, me papa not been they do this. If I do this, I go be in trouble. That picking all the door. But now we chop one, they don't destroy. Come say to the bottom. And we brought that where they can and where they say they don't learn. So I'm so disappointed that them go over there, then disturb more than the people away there and then they give bad name. One smell of a fish will make the whole boat stink. Now then they don't destroy the diaspora as of today. But what they na like so we know the good one day. We know the good one day. When the good one then come for letting get position, we know how they talk to people and for me them welcome there. But we get for embrace yourself and get self-confidence to we Sierra Leoneans there. Now left for go they take stranger there on top of weird. If we see, we not. I'm not saying no, not respect stranger. Yes, Sierra Leone is the most. I don't see on a one plane where somebody talks. They say Sierra Leone, they are not care about you. As long as you go to the country, you have your passport, you are welcome. When you pass through the security, you come to Freetown. The city is Freetown. You know the name of the city of Sierra Leone is Freetown. It's free. As you don't accept me more like say no, I'm not sabi they say. We get for build all the institution then they let them go, they put things in place. Not for say where you wait till them call to stranger and agreedness or you they treat them bad. No. But we get for take yourself first. When you put yourself in first place, you go know how to receive stranger, you go know how to keep stranger. But if you when this don't go land, you don't go wherever you go get in degree, what they call, you go see in country Sierra Leone like a piece of trash. If we not build the institution, then it will be self-sufficient or self-confidence to ourselves. We get a long way to go. That is my contribution today. I'm glad to be back. Thank you, Triple A,
All right,
to
thank you
have
very
me
much,
tonight.
Safi.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Safi, now we last caller for today. And here we go end. I don't think I owe anybody call. I just check the phone's name. Yeah, I don't owe anybody call. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better. No? What you make I've been talk about the generator mechanic, even the fitter them. Because people don't want to learn. They don't want to learn. As he day na garage, 2 days, instead of don't begin loose spanner, loose bolt and nut, he don't sabi. He won't be boss man. That's why if you don't follow the Nigerians, who you be apprentice, you get for they say the boss man they pay you off. You get there and call them. Whether they pay you off way, now like your own graduation now. You go start your life for yourself. Even if now shop, if now waiting, that's what then they do. But we own. Huh. I see the entire generator shop na the guy who couldn't know sabi nothing. Like saying a trial. I ain't camper. Now then they give me the calls for even say, you know what? If it be say to safe. Now they rate them people here by rating. Once you rating, if we can do it, you know. We will do it. If you rating no good, I no go hire you. Why put the kind work where I want do and no say yes? Not that people they no don't come up with the idea. People they don't come up with the idea, but it not they sustain. No one or two people who don't come up, they against it. For so okay, we need pass through me. Because again, we can look for the money, but also we can end up again with the suffer back. But at least we dey get the conversation. We dey get her. The person will go say, he sabi wey he not sabi. Not the government say na. But if you say, now they can't make money. That's how you feel. And the two way I hate past all, where I've been a victim of that, not to one, not to two, not to three, not to four. Now we be say, when they size you, by the way they see you, now they charge you. Like me own pope and body. As they open the gate, so they can inside. If it be 1,000, save the one charge. Now 3,000, 5,000, and then go they look for. Which is not right. So even at that, it dey make when somebody come, even though it's say he no sabi, if you say yeah, they can't get money now. It dey lie. It dey lie. Because waiting it dey focus for not the service but the money. Because waiting do the smartest feel say win right now in a salon. So any kind of way possible, what's in chop money come up for that day? Now that way they would on day now. Eh? And that day would on day. And that's not the way we want for our beloved nation. We be say we want to send something. We want to buy something. You have to send person first. We know the inside motorcar. I don't buy something at the inside motorcar. I get for ask. I meet up another person. I was working at the worker. I meet up person. I ask and say, Amos, he tell me the same price. Just because I feel say that person didn't cook me because he says he don't inside motorcar. So we dey in a state where is if you get motorcar, if you look good, you smell good, you didn't find side, then they charge you 10 times. If you say now they eat the government couple, so now that way they didn't say for take the own. Or if you say you come on and the diaspora, you can't work money, so now that way they didn't say for get the own. It's not about the service they're going to provide. Listen to government too. These are the people. But again, why do we have that kind of mindset? Because not to say past you go begin like say foreign affairs, all those ones are scam. So you know say you know sabi, do you know sabi provide that kind of service there? At the end waiting. You go in a garage, just like how Mr. Silla explained. Your in-house garage don't change. You're on your own. You're on your own. Because then they know say they know sabi fix this thing. But my dear, then just fix that money they know for cost and that day. Pathway I just change. Yeah? Now I have to order the part back. A big boo. Hey, Salon, we'll like you. But please try to be nice. We'll go there back tomorrow. Oh, left here because Salon, you're not the done. Not the done. Nah. Yeah? We'll go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. That's what people go left with. See tata.